This conference will now be recorded.
Thank you for the response. We have been started with the Facebook marketing. So we all know that how to create with a personal profile. So hope you people have been created with your personal profile. So once you create the personal profile, then only it will allow you to create with the business page. Okay. So on the left hand side, you have an option as pages option. You can be able to click on this and you can be able to select your page, or you can be able to directly see the shortcuts on the left hand side. Sometimes it may show, it depends upon the screen type. It may show on the right hand side below to your profile name also it may show. So let me select with your business page directly. So here you'll be getting the screen. So there's the home page of your business page. The first and foremost thing after creating your business page, you have to complete with your page info, that is your company information, the business registration details we are supposed to give it. So like how we have been given with our Google My Business account details, the same way we are going to add it over here. Okay. So once you are going to add with all the details, it is going to get auto saved. So it's mandatory. You have to feed it with all the necessary informations over here. So to come back to the home page, you are supposed to click on home. So you can click on home. So it'll be back to the main screen. So we have seen that in the last class how we can be able to rearrange these tabs by going to the more option, click on edit tabs, or you can be able to go on the left hand side under the settings. If you go there, you can be able to select with templates and tabs, and you can be able to change the details. So apart from that, we have seen that how to add with our call to action button. So once your page it has been impressed with your audience, so what is that action they have to take it? So how do they get connected with you? So for that we are supposed to give the call to action button or CTA button over here below to your cover page. So the next thing is, if I want to talk about my business, I have to create the post in the various ways. So what are the types of posts I can be able to create it? So below to your business profile name, you have an option as create post option. So before the creation of the post, you should make sure that who is going to be your audience. So first you have to make the people who are your friends on your personal profile, they should be invited to your business page. They will be the primary audience to your business page. Okay, how do you bring them as a members to your business pages? By clicking on the three dots. So you can be able to get an option as invite friends. So here you have to select the people to whom you want to send the invitations. Okay, so select with this, select with all these options. And now you can be able to send an invitation to all the people to whom you want to invite them. So either to your friends or you have been connected with the people with the different groups. So you can select it personally to them, and so that you can be able to meet up with the people and you can be able to discuss about what all the contents do you want to share it. So these people will be the first people will receive all your contents. So this is the way you are going to invite the people. So now after inviting the people, you can be able to create the post. So click on create post. There are different types of posts you can be able to create with. So the normal type of post is called as general text. So that means with a white background, you can be able to add a text over here. So you can type it and you can be able to post it. Or if you want to add some background color and then you want to add with the text, you can add it by clicking on this hybrid colors. So this is called as hybrid colors. You can click on this. So you can be able to see the format. So what you can be able to add it at behind the screen. So let me take this. So if I want to talk about anything, so raining with the offers. So you can be able to select the particular template symbolically and you can be able to write the content manually over here. Okay. So let me add it. Okay. So let me add like this. I can be able to add the feeling or activity. So like how you are going to add it in your normal post, you can be able to add with. Okay. So now you can be able to post it immediately or you can be able to promote this post when you're going to post that particular post. So keep this boost post option as of now. It is going to be disabled. Let me click on post option. So these are the two ways you can be able to add with your posting contents. Okay. So, so once after creating the post in the general template or with the hybrid color template, so then you can be able to create the post with the images or videos. Suppose if you do not want to add with the background color, you want to add the image with this. So you can be able to choose with. Okay. So same way for the videos also you can be able to add with. Okay. So the next thing is you can be able to create an event for event related any post you want to post it. So event in the sense like you are making the people to get connected with. So either you want to make it a offline event or you are going to make it with an online event. Both the types you can be able to select with this option. Okay, so let me select this. Select the option. So online in the sense like you can be able to select with the option, is it a general or do you want to conduct any class? So let me take it as a general. So now by default it has taken the picture which you have been given in the cover image. So If you want to change it, you can be able to change it. So let me use with the same. Okay, so let me add it an event in this format. Then when does this event will happen? So let me select it, and I can be able to give the start timing. And do you want to end it up on the same day? You can give the end date with the same date, and you can give the timing when it is going to end with. Okay, so I've given it with the 24 hours format. So it has taken. Now, do you want to keep this as a recurring event? So that means is that it is going to happen on regular basis. Okay, so you can be able to choose with that option. If in case it is happening with only one time, so then you can be able to keep it recurring event as inactive. So the next thing is location wise. So you can select the location from where you're going to run with your event. Okay, so let me select it. Okay. So the next thing is description. Okay, so let me add the content in this way and select with the category, which is very important. So I'm taking it as a networking. So that means this event is made the purpose of creating a networking between the people. So the next option. So do you want to do the Facebook Live or do you want to use it any external links like how we are using with the GoToMeeting to meet up? So in the same way, do you want to use any other links? So you can be able to click on the second option and it can be able to give it the link. Then in this case, let me add it. Again, the Google form, I'll use it. Okay. So let me take this and let me add the link for this. So if I give the link of anything, so it will consider and I'll have to click on next. So then next it is going to ask you, do you want to restrict with any country? So you can be able to select this option and you can be able to choose with the country which you want to restrict it. So now finally you are going to click on publish event. So once the event has been created, so it is going to show it in the following format. So you'll be able to see it in this way. So you can be able to know that how many people have been reached to my event post and how many of them have been clicked on that particular link and they have been taken part of it. So that is the responses people reached is only who have been seen. Responses who have been clicked on that link and they have been clicked on it. And audience, how many people they have been visited to your post. So whether they are from your website or from your Facebook account, so it is going to give some information. So in case if you are going to have any external link to connect with, so you can be able to use the separate link. Okay. So this is how you can be able to create with your business event post. In the same way, you can be able to create with offer post. So give me a minute. Okay, sorry for the inconvenience. Fine. So here we can be able to create another type of post which is called as an offer post. So you can click on this and you can be able to add a offer. So commonly offer it will be in the different formats like you can be able to add it in the percentages wise or with any price list. That is like 1,000 rupees off, 2,000 rupees off, 500 rupees off, 500 rupees off like that. Value wise you can be able to give it the uh, offers. The next thing is free item or service, that is buy one get one free. So in such case, you can select this option. Free delivery if you are giving anything apart from the value. So you are going to give it by selecting by this. Suppose if you are going to give it in any other format, then you can be able to select with the last option. Okay. So select example as a percentage of, let me give it at 50%. So no need of giving that percentage symbol. So it is going to come by default. So then what is that services or an item what you are going to give it at offer price. So that you are supposed to give it over here. Okay. So let me give it as advanced digital marketing course. Then give the description. So offer valid only till 15 October. Okay, so you can be able to select it in this way. Then choose the photo if you have been created any kind of poster for your offer wise. So you can choose it. Suppose if you have it, you can be able to add it. Okay, so let me assume it that this is the image which I want to use it for my poster. So after selecting the image, make sure that the expiry date, okay, by default it is taken with 11th of November. Let me end it by 15th. Okay, so let me give the particular time. Then whether this offer it is applicable only for the in-store, that is your physical store, or whether this offer is applicable on your online transactions. So you can be able to choose with any one of it, or you can choose with the both the options if it is applicable. So let me use it with the same Google form. Then select the button, terms and condition. So offer valid only till 15th midnight. Then in case if you are going to add with any promo code for your offer, so you can be able to create it with any other tools and you can be able to add it over here. Okay, so the next thing is click on publish. So do you want to give with any option? You can be able to change with the tab which you have been given with. Okay, so this is how the post it is going to be displayed. Okay, so this is offer post. Okay, so you can be able to add the post in this format. Now, let me know that when I'm going to create this post, so I was being able to create with the normal text, image, videos, or with the hybrid text, event post, and also with offer post. So all these posts were asking me to post it immediately. Okay, so this is for instant postings. So we can be able to create the post from this home screen. Okay, now if I take you to another screen, so that is by going to the insights. Okay, let me open this. So let me open a new screen. Of the page insights. Here you can be able to see what is the performance of your page. So how many people have been visited your page, they have liked it with your posts, reads, engagements, so videos they are following with, how many followers you have it. So with all these features you are going to see with the poster, what is the performance of your post also you can be able to see. Okay, so now here we have a screen as create post. So you have over here also. So can you tell me the difference between this screen, what you are going to see now? So give me a minute. Okay, so now let me share the screen and show you two different screens. Okay, so this is one screen and this is, okay. So hope the screen are visible here. Let me show you the screen. Yeah. So can you, anyone try to find it out? What is the difference between this screen, what you are seeing with the post option, and this screen on the left hand side? So do you find any difference between the screen to screen with the options to options?
There is a boost post option.
Okay. Boost post, is it not available on both the side?
Yeah, but there is like this write something to Digital Academy.
Okay.
That,
No, you have both, in the both the screen, you have an option as boost post. So here you can be able to see where you are to enable this option, and here you have directly you can be able to clickable. But both the screens has a boost post option. Apart from that, do you find any difference?
Is it the live option? Create a post and live thing.
Uh, okay, live option, one option you are going to get it. Okay, apart from that, good try. Please keep on trying it. If people are very nearer to our options,
Tag the product.
tag the products, that's also good.
Be recorded.
Okay, so let me not drag it. So you can be able to see that if you are going to complete your data, whatever you are going to enter it in this box. So finally, what is the call to action button we are supposed to use it? So what we have to use it to end it? To complete this post, what is that option I have it? So there in the first screen, I have it as a post option. On the second screen, I have an option as share now. Okay. So there is also one difference. Do people agree with?
Yes, sir, agree.
Yeah. So the next thing is when you are going to get it as post option over here and share now here. So there is one more thing you can find the difference. That is there is something called news feed. Under that you have the boost post option also, which is at the both the screen you have it. But you also have an option as share now where you can be able to click on this drop down button. You have few options. So what are those options means? The first option talks about share now. That means instantly, immediately you have to share it. So that is you are going to post it immediately. So the next one, another one option is schedule. So schedule means you can be able to create the content now and you can be able to post it, but that post has to be posted. Okay, so you have kept ready everything, but you are not going to post it immediately. It is going to be posted at that particular time. So what option you are going to select with? Okay, for what date, what timing do you want to make that particular post to be posted? Okay, so for example, if I am coming with a launch of any product or any information, I want to reach it, I want to launch it at that particular date and time means I can fix it. So whenever I have an idea, what is the content I want to add it, so I can keep it ready and I can be able to schedule it. Okay, whereas when you're going to use the first screen, so it will ask you to just post it immediately. So there is no any option of scheduling. Okay. So the next option is backdate. So let's assume it that now the Navratri is going on. Let's assume it that you have forgotten to post it from the day one of Navratri. So now you got an idea and you are posting it now. So suppose if you are going to post it now, so there may be a chances that the people may ignore because it has started. So at least now it is okay that if you are going to post it now. Suppose if it is on the last day of Navratri, if we are saying that today we are starting with the Navratri sale, so then it is going to be no use. So what we can do it is we can be able to select with the option as backdate under the share now. So select with the date, month, and you can be able to start with your posting with the previous date. Okay, so it depends upon the content what you are sharing with. So you can be able to start with the back date. So sometimes it may come with 3 to 4 days, maximum up to 7 days. You can be able to add with the date. Okay, so you can be able to choose like this and you can select the date and you can be able to share it so that what happens when the person is going to see your postings in their timeline, it will show the date of what date I have been given with. So it will show that 24 hours before it has been updated, 48 hours before it was been updated. So what date I have given, based on that it is going to get updated. Okay, so the next thing is if you want to save the data for now and you want to add some more data, and then you can be able to share the content. Is that clear, everyone?
Sir,
Yeah, go ahead.
sir, can you repeat the scheduling part once again?
Yeah, scheduling is your postponing, that is, you are going to fix a future date and time. What date? For example, let's assume it today, tomorrow there is a friend's birthday. So we will, even though we know or we do not know, so that person, I have to wish that person at 12 a.m. in the midnight. So I don't want to waste my sleep. So I can be able to schedule it at that particular date and at that particular timing, and I can just click on share. So exactly that particular time and date it is going to get posted. Let me go to the schedule and I'm going to select it as 13th and I'm going to choose it as so like this. Exactly 12 a.m. it is going to schedule and it is going to appear on their timeline at exactly on that particular timing. Is that clear, Ma?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, thank you. So here, apart from these options, we can also find there is an option that you can be able to choose the people to whom you want to reach this post, to whom you want to restrict with. Okay, so you can be able to in-depthly, you can be able to target your audience. So that means if I'm going to run any postings, so there are people who are going to be shown with the interest or they may not show the interest. So I can be able to give some information to the Facebook that please target those audience to reach this post only who comes under my certain conditions. So how we can be able to bring up that feature means, so we have to go back from the inside screen. So do not continue from here. Just go back. That is by going to the home page of the page. So now here you can be able to select with settings option. So in settings, make sure that there is an option called newsfeed audience and visibility for post. So this option is going to be available. But for certain people, this option it may not be there. So it may be similar kind of options which will be at the fourth position. Okay. So if it is talking about the audience feed and the visibility of post, so you can be able to select this option, enable this option, allow newsfeed audience selection and post visibility options for this page. Click on save changes. Okay, so now it has been saved it. Now let me go back to the main page and let me go to the insights option. And from here, again, you click on create post option. And let me know, is there any new option has been appeared by enabling that option? Can anyone let me know? Can anyone identify?
Sir, can you repeat the question? I couldn't hear you for 1 minute.
Okay, so here I enabled with one particular option. By enabling that option, is there any changes in the screen? Did you find it?
The preview and the share now got disabled.
Okay, that it is there. If you don't give any content, it is going to be disabled. Apart from that, please try.
There is a new option called public available under newsfeed.
Yes. So this option, it is going to be helpful to you people. So by default, whenever you are going to send any kind of post, so it will reach to all the public who are there in my business page. But it is going to be option for us. We can be able to restrict some audiences so that I can be able to reach the post only to those people to whom I wanted. So this option you're going to get this. The second option is newsfeed targeting. So I can be able to choose the person who is going to come under the certain conditions of mine. Okay. So for example, here the option is says interest. So the person who is showing the interest, if on my category, who are my targeted audience means, so the person who is reading or who is doing their degree. So the current college going students, current degree doing students are my target. So I can be able to select it that degree students. Okay. So I can be able to add it. The next thing is age wise, I can restrict it. So if this content is applicable only to those people who comes under within this particular age. The next thing is gender wise, I can be able to restrict it. And also with location wise, I can be able to target with my audience. As of now, there is certain updations are going on in the Facebook. So it is not allowing us to add with all these details as of now. Okay, after some days, you are going to get all this access. So you can be able to add with all this information. So is that clear to everyone? So this we can call it as a targeting audience for each postings. Okay. So these are the features which you are going to get it when you are going to create the post from the page inside screen. When you are going to add with the postings from the home page of your business page, so you will be able to get only few features. Okay. So you can be able to create the post on both the screens. Okay. So now, once after sending the post, so your audiences will be only the people who are going to be your members. Okay. Those people will be able to get information about your postings, what you have been done on your business page. But if you want to reach this post information, for example, you have been created with the event post. So you want to invite more people to that particular event, apart from your audiences who are connected with your business page. Now, if I want to make that event post to be more popular, to be reached to the most of the people, so I have to create a promotion, that is nothing but advertising. for that particular post. So let me come back to the home page of the screen. Select that particular post which you want to promote it. So the promotion is nothing but the boost. So you can click on the boost event. So here it is going to ask you that. So what do you want? How do you want to show your advertisement to the people? You can see that it is showing as a sponsored. So do you want to use the same words or do you want to change with? You can change it. The image, if you want to change it, you can be able to change with. So here there is an option as special ad category. So special ad category will be selected only if the issue is or the posting is related to any of this above information. So anything social causes, politics, anything if you want to reach the information based on that particular topic, you can be able to add it as special ad category. Now, you can be able to choose your audience. So there in the previous screen, what are the options you are missing it? So those options you can be able to see it over here. So let me click on edit the audience details. I can be able to choose with the gender wise and I can be able to choose with my age wise. So it all depends upon the content, what you are going to share it, what you want to promote it. So for that, who is the ideal type of audiences, you can be able to choose with it. The next thing is location wise. By default, it has taken India. If you want to choose with any areas, you can be able to choose over here. So let me use it as India. The next thing is detailed targeting. I can click on browse option. So here I can be able to get a multiple options. So this is what the options what you were supposed to get it in the previous screen when you want to go and create with the post on inside screen. So demographic means it is all based on the people's status. So based on what kind of educational status. So whether your audience who are educated only they are your audience, then you can select it with that particular group. The next financial option, it is not applicable to us because the option if you are going to check it out, it shows only with the US country people. So let me not select with this. The next thing is live events. So try to make use of this drop down button. So you can see lot of sub options. So if you are going to run any post which is related to the gifts, so you can be able to reach out to these people who are looking with the gifts to whom they want to present it with for what occasions. Okay, so like this, we have a lot of options. You have to check it out with each and every option. Okay, so let me take it for my kind of product. So I want to reach out to only those people who are minimum of professional degree and university graduate. Okay, so the next thing is interest. So what are the categories of posts where people are watching it or they are acting for it, reacting for it, commenting, sharing, liking. So based on all those activities, I can be able to group the people and I can be able to choose with the right kind of audience. So whatever you are going to select it at bottom, so it is going to list it out on the top. So my target is all the people who are coming under the business and who are looking for the advertising. So the next thing is you have a list over here. You can be able to choose with any option. Then you can be able to select with behaviors. So here also there are certain options that are given. So you can follow with this. And once you are going to finalize it, so these are my audiences. Do not select it unnecessary because you are going to pay the money for it. So once you are going to come back, so make sure that how much crowd you can be able to reach it. So with all the selections what we have been made it, so it is showing that it is going to show that how much audiences you can be able to reach with this post. So if you are going to make it any specific area, so I want to reach only the people who are in the Bangalore. Okay, so you can be able to see the reach of it. So it will be only to the 23 lakhs. Okay, so like this, what are the informations you are going to give it? Based on that, the audience, the size it is going to be dependable. So now you click on the save audience. Make sure that everything is in the right way you have been selected with the audiences. Then on the right hand side, you can be able to see what is the, how many days of ad you are going to run it. So with what money you are going to spend it, and for that how much results you can be able to expect it on everyday basis. So it's for 4 days by investing 320 totally, and with the tax it is 377.60. So every day you can reach this post up to minimum 713 to 2.1k. Okay, so you can be able to select with any of these options. You can increase this three, decrease it. So when you increase it, the people reach it will be increased on the daily results. Okay, then you can be able to track this, what is happening through this advertisement. So how much we were able to get a reach and engagements, conversions, all this can be tracked by the Facebook's tool is there, which is called as Facebook Pixel. So which you have to create an account for it. So you should have a website for that to create it. So let's not worry about it. Then finally, you are supposed to add with your credit card details or debit card details so that you can be able to run with your advertisement. Okay. So let me not boost it as of now since we are not given completely. So let's come back to the page. Okay. So is that everyone are clear that how did we create it with the whose post are promoting the particular post? Is that everyone are clear? Is there anyone online?
Yes, sir.
Okay, thank you for the response, Ma.
Yes, sir.
So we'll have 5 minutes, yeah, we'll have a 5 minutes of break and we'll get back. So we will continue with the Facebook ads.
Okay, sir.
Thank you all for being online. So we will continue with the ads creating on Facebook business profile. So till now we have been trying to promote it with our post. So how do we promote with our business page? So to promote our business page, we have supposed to go directly. You have an option over here as create a new ad option. So if you don't find this option, so that is create or ad option, you can be able to go to the promote option on the top. So here you can be able to find the option to create a new ad option. So you can click on this. So here you can be able to get a goal. So what is the intention of creating your ad? So you can be able to select over here. Either do you want to more website visitors to your website page? Do you want to get connected with the WhatsApp? Do you want to get more calls to your business page? Do you want more messages through the messenger? Or do you want like more likes with your pages? Or do you want to promote it to your business locally? Or do you want to collect the information from your customers? Okay, so the potential customers it says. So if your intention is any one of it, so you can be able to select that. You can be able to run with an advertisement. So let me assume it that I want more people to call me back, or I want to collect with more leads. Let me take this option. Now it is going to ask you to add with the content. So let me add a. So since it is still it is a service, that is the Facebook has some kind of updations is going on. It is taking some time to get updated. So I'll just added few words over here, and the same option, the same information is going to be shown on your ad. Okay, so you can be able to add a headline, and you can be able to change with the button. So in case if you want to add with a form, so you can create one subscription form also. You can be able to create it. This option it is available only when you are going to select the option called get more leads. Okay, that means it is asking the audience to feed it up with their contact details, so that we can be able to save with ourselves and we can be able to follow with them. Okay, so you can be able to add with all this information. Click on next. Okay, so click on submit option. Let me save this. Okay, so like this you can be able to add the contents. So the rest options are like choosing with the audience, so you can be able to choose that. So if you have been listed out before, you can be able to choose with that audience type. Then you can be able to see that how much amount you are going to invest it. So if you are investing total amount of 520 for 7 days, you can be able to expect 138 people to 400. So you can be able to reach with. Okay. So if you are going to reduce with, so you can be able to Okay, so let me take like this. So for 4 days, if I'm going to invest 500 rupees per day, so that is totally 2,360. I can be able to reach on everyday basis minimum of 624 to 1.8k, and you can be able to expect a leads, that is the people who are going to take a action. So it will be minimum of 4 to maximum up to 17 people. There may be chances of conversions. Okay, so you can be able to choose with the place where you want to run your advertisement. So by default, it has taken on Facebook. Do you want to run it on Instagram as well as on Messenger? You can be able to choose with this options. Okay, so this is how you can be able to promote your page. Okay, so now this is one way of you can promote your business page. That is by going to the home page of your business page and clicked on promote option and you created an ad. So this was a general options what you were getting here. But I'll take you to another screen where the Facebook has a different platform in which you can be able to get only the business related details. That is a business suite. So the website address is business.facebook.com. So where you can be able to create an ads in a professional way. Okay, so what is that? So till now, whatever we have been done with the ads, it is like instant. But for more features, the more options, the more varieties you want to get it with, then you can be able to use it. Option called business suite. So you can click on the business suite. So here you can be able to see the same contents what you have been added on your facebook.com. The same thing you can be able to see it over here. Okay, so you can be able to see the post. So whatever the post you have been created till now, so that is available over here, and you can see the performance of it. And if you want to create a post from here, you can be able to create the post. Okay, the options it might be varied from one screen to another screen, but most of the options are relevant to it. Okay, so let me come back to the option called ads over here. So you can be able to find the variety of options, that is nothing but you can be able to directly select a goal. So what is the purpose of creating this ad? You can select the goal and you can be able to create with the ads. Okay, so this was one way, but as I said, if you want to create with the ads with professional features, so then you can be able to go to an option called more tools and it will reach it to the ads manager. So this is a separate screen where I can be able to create the ads. Okay, so let me select it. So the posts, the advertisements which are not active. So let me delete it. Okay, so now let me create a new ad. So click on create. So here you can be asked for what is the objective of creating this advertisement. So there are three categories, that is awareness, consideration, conversion. So what is the intention of creating your advertisement? So under the awareness, you have an option called brand awareness. That is, you want to give a shout out to the audience that there is a brand and you are coming up with some products or services. So you are going to give a information to the people so that they can be able to know about your brand, that it is been related to such kind of products or services. So this is brand awareness. The next thing is reach. So I want the people to reach to my brand. So they have to reach it to my different platforms. So I can be able to select with reach if I want to make the people about my other accounts which have been used. The next thing is consideration. Under that, the first option is traffic. So when you want to create a content, what is the intention of creating the content? It is to make the crowd to know about your content. So if you want to gather the traffic through your website or blogs, so you can be able to connect it through the traffic objective. So that it is going to ask you to connect it with your web page so that people can be able to get awareness on your website, so that they are going to look into that website, so you can be able to generate a traffic towards your website. Next thing is engagement. So connect with your contents. So what kind of post you have been created with? You want more likes to be done, share. So you can be able to select with the engagement option. The next thing is app installs, that is, in case if you are an app developer, so you can be able to run with the advertisement on your app. Okay, you might have seen some of the advertisement on the Facebook when you are going to scroll down the screens. So there will be certain ads where it will ask you to click on the install now. So they will be talking about that particular app usage, and you can be able to take an action by clicking on install now. Okay, so such kind of ad you can be able to create it through this. Video views, you want more people to watch your videos, so you can be able to start to connect with your videos. Lead generation to collect the information. Messages, do you want to get connected with the messenger? Conversions, so do you want the people to get converted, that is the sales to be happened with? Then catalog sales, you can be able to create a content on your business page, that where you can be able to specify that this product is made with this particular price. Okay, I'll show you now before starting with the campaign how do we create with the catalogs. The next thing is store traffic. So do you want the people to visit your local place, that is physical store, to buy the product? So do you want to make the advertisement any or on any of these objectives? So you can be able to select it. Okay, so now let me assume it. So the startup business, always it is preferred that you can go and click on, you can be able to start with advertisement based on the brand awareness. Okay, so if you want to know more information about this particular objective, you can see on each of the options there is something called I, that is info. Okay, you can read out with this so you can understand. So let me select with the brand awareness and click on continue. So there's the first screen when it appears when you open with the particular objective. So there will be three stages on advertisement. So first thing is a campaign. So you have to choose with what type of campaign do you want to create with. What is the intention of creating with the advertisement? So you can be able to give it over here as a name. So this name, it is only for your internal understanding. So you can be able to make a name in such a way that you can understand that this campaign was being created for what purpose. Campaign means advertisement. So campaign name means for what purpose have you been created with the advertisement. So let me take it for example, it was Dasra special. The next is that this advertisement is related to any special ad categories. No, do not select any other options. There are certain options what you are going to get it while creating the ads. So you will be recommended with the default features, so you can be able to use with the same options. Do not change with. Okay, so under the campaign details, let it be the same. Let me click on next option. Okay, so the next thing is ad set name. So here you can be able to give with the set name, that is, see, as I said, there are three stages in the campaign, advertisement creation. So the first part will be campaign. So in which we can be able to give for what purpose we are creating the ad. The next part is ad set. Ad set is like if you have a multiple categories in your business. So that do you want to create an advertisement on any specific category? Okay, for example, I have three kind of categories in my business. So one is with training, one is with advertising, and other one is consulting. So which is that one you want to concentrate on it, so that you can be able to get more and more responses on that particular category. So let me take it for example. I want to talk about the training. So it is again I said it is only for your internal purpose. It is going to take with the name. So these things it will not be shown with the audience. The next budget. So select with the budget. There are two types of budget you will be getting it. So one is daily budget. So that means, so are you spending the money on everyday basis of that particular amount? And do you want to pause it, resume it after doing advertisement on the particular days? So you can take a break in between to run with the advertisement from one time to another time. Okay, that is on daily budget. But you can see the same time, if I select as a daily budget, so that end option, it is going to be optional. But when I'm going to select with a lifetime budget, so it makes mandatory that you have to give the start date and end date. So that is like one period. You can be able to choose with the date and time. So when you want to start with and when you want to end it. By default, it takes with the 30 days. Okay, and you can see that the budget amount also, when you're going to select it as daily budget, it was 200. When you are going to take it as a lifetime budget, it is taking at 14,000. Okay, so is it worth? If you want to invest it, so you can invest it. You can see on the right hand side the estimated daily result. So with the basic information what you have been given, based on that it is showing that so this many reach can happen. Okay, so now if I'm going to reduce it, so instead of 14,000 I'm ready to invest it. If I say that I'm ready to invest only 1,000, so for 31 the 30 days, so if you're going to invest it up to 1,000, it says that it is not possible. So it is going to be the budget is minimum you have to spend it 2304. Okay, so this also it is going to be happened with the bidding. So minimum amount you are supposed to pay with. Okay, so let me take it for example. Instead of 1,000, I'm spending it for 1 month. So let me take it. Let me start my advertisement from 13th. and ended for 10 days. So you can see that either you have to increase your amount, how much you are going to spend it, or you can think that you can be able to run your advertisement lesser than that particular 30 days form. Okay, so this is how you can be able to select with the budget and schedule it. And you can see the estimated daily results, how much you can be able to expect with this. And you can also see that what is the potential reach also. It is 39 crores, 36 lakhs people you can be able to reach it as of now, what the details you have been given. So the next thing is you can choose with your audience. So who is your audience, where your audience comes from. So here it is in the include location. So I'm going to select it all over Karnataka. Okay, so let me select it. Okay, so let me select it as regions. So let me select it with Bangalore. Okay, so let me keep it with this. So the next thing is age wise, you can be able to choose with. So my target audience are going to be from 18 to the people who are going to be under 50. The next gender wise you can choose it. Then next you can be able to choose with the detailed targeting, that is based on the behavior. So click on browse option. You have an option as demographics. So you can be able to choose it over here on the education level. So let me select it, the people who are going to be finished with the university graduate. Then is there any options? Let me go to the interest. So I want to choose with the people who are coming under business and industry, who are looking for the advertising. Okay. Then also I'm going to select it as business. Okay. Choose with that particular type of people who are going to come under your category. Okay. So do not select it unnecessarily. Fine. So once after adding with all these features, select with the languages also if you want it. And there is one more option that you can be able to exclude it. So that means by default it is taking it as an include. So in case if you want, if you do not want those particular category people should not be able to see with my ad. So in that case, you can be able to select the exclude option. The next thing is click on show more options. So once you click on show more options, it is going to ask you, do you want to connect with all the people under connections? So you can be able to choose it over here. So whether the people who are currently following your page, who like your page, only for them you are going to target it, or with any other kind of activities. Okay, so you can be able to choose with all this information. Click on save this audience, and you can be able to give this. So name of this audience. So I'm going to use it as Dasra. So for my Dasra campaign, I've been used this particular type of audience type, so that I can be able to choose it next time. If I'm going to run any ad relevant to it, I can be able to choose that particular type of audiences from the list. Okay, so the next thing is placements. So the placements is, you have two options. One is automatic placements, another one is manual placements. So in the automatic placements, if I want to know that what are those automatic placements, that means where is your ad is going to be shown. In that case, you can check it out in the manual placements. So here you can be able to find out which are the places by default it is going to run with your advertisement. So by default, it has taken with a platform like Facebook, Instagram, Audience Network, Messenger. So with all these places. So if you want to know that how it looks, if I am running an advertisement, how does that looks on the different screens? Okay, so this is how you can be able to find it. So by default, it has selected with all the platforms. Do you want, do you have any specification that you want to use only these platforms? In such instance, you can use a manual placements, and you can untick the options where you do not want to run it. Suppose if you want to run it on all the places, you can be able to select with the option as automatic placements. So the next thing is optimization and delivery. Let it be select with the default options. Okay, click on next. Now, the final screen, it is going to ask you, how should your advertisement should look like? Okay, so now here, if I want to know that, what are the screens you want to, what are the Facebook pages you want to connect with this ad? Suppose if you have a multiple Facebook pages, so you can be able to find it over here, the list over here. You can select with that. Okay, so make sure that you are going to select with the relevant pages. Okay, so let me change the name of this ad. So this is on Dasra special offer. And in case if you have been connected with the Instagram account, you can be able to save with the Instagram over. Okay, so the next thing is I can be able to select with the ad setup. So do you want to connect it with the single image or carousel option? Okay, so what is the difference between the single image or video or carousel option? Means single image, that is what the image you want to upload it, you can be able to select through that. But carousel option, it is going to be helpful to you when instead of uploading an image. Physically, you are going to upload it. So if you want to upload an image on the Facebook platform or any other platform, you are supposed to have that image in your local drive. Okay, so make sure that it is going to be there in your local drive, that is C drive, D drive, and then you can be able to choose it from there. But carousel option, it is going to be useful when you are going to, instead of downloading and uploading the image, you can directly connect to a website. So you can link it to your website, and from there you can be able to get your link of your page. Okay, so give me a minute, I'll be back. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. So you can be able to choose with the carousel option, where instead of uploading an image from the local drive, you can be able to link your images from the website itself. So I'll show you how you can be able to do with that. So let me come over here. Okay, so you can see on the right hand side. So if this website, it is connecting, so it is going to show it. So let me take it another website example. Yeah, please give me a 2 minutes of time. It is taking some internet issues. I'll be just back. Yeah, sorry for the inconvenience. So hope my screen is visible to you people. Yeah. Okay. So here I can be able to give the URL. So preview of this URL. So it is good. It has to take the images from this particular website link. Okay. So let me go back. Okay. So you can be able to see the images it has taken automatically from the website. Okay. So if you have been added an images on your website, so you can be able to, instead of uploading it manually, you can be able to link it with your website and your images will get connected over here. So for this, you can be able to give the text information, that is your description of your advertisement. Okay, so let me give it in this way, and you can be able to check the content what you have been added with. Let me add with the call to action button. So it is going to show the ad in this format. Okay, so make sure that you are going to select with the relevant option, and if you are going to get a different kinds of formats of your images, so in such situations do not use with this option. So try to use an option as single image only, so that it will be easy to you to add with the images. In what images do we want to use it with? Okay, so if I want to use this image, so it says that it is not in the right format. Click on done. Okay, so it has adjusted with all the process. You can check with all the formats. Okay, so like this you can be able to link with. So kindly remove the website which is irrelevant to your ad. So once you are going to make sure that all the contents what you have been added, it's been showing in all the formats in proper way. So then you can be able to click on publish. Okay, so this is how you can be able to create an advertisement by using the business.facebook.com. Okay, so let me click on publish. So until and unless I give the payment details, so it is not going to run with my advertisement. Okay, so let me close with this format. Is that everyone are clear till here? How did we create widgets? Is there any doubt on creation of your campaign by using the ads manager? I'll just repeat it. You can come to the business.facebook.com, or you can go to the home page of your business page. There you have an option called business suite. So once you come to this screen, you can be able to go to the more tools option and select with the option as ads manager. So from here, you can be able to create a new campaign. So you can be able to go to the campaigns and you will get an option as create campaign. So if you have already been created, so it is going to be listed out in this. Okay, so you can create and you select with the relevant type of objective. So for every objective, you have to create the separate advertisements. Okay, so you cannot be able to combine with multiple types of objectives and you can be able to create this. Hope this made you people to understand with the creation of ads on the Facebook business profile. Is that clear? Is there anyone online? Yeah, thank you for the response, ma. Okay, so you all please practice with this. What we have done in the last class and what we have been done today's class. So with creation of page and creation of posts in a different formats on different screens, and how to promote it with the particular post, as well as how you can be able to promote with your uh, business pages on a different screens. Okay, so in case if you find any difficulty, you can let me know. Otherwise, don't. Thank you all. Have a wonderful day.
Thank you, sir.
Thank you.